2012 started off, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross dropped his shit too, Rich Forever. Overall, I didn't like the overall mixtape. There are some.
End it. We're done. For real, there's no point even discussing this thing. There's no point.
I didn't like the whole thing.
If you don't like it, then
there's no point.
There's like 4 tracks on it. I like Stanley on it.
I
like Nas.
What the fuck did you want?
It's like if you like Teflon Don, if you like
every time.
I played the Rick Ross more than I played.
I did too.
Okay, so
you know what? Give the fucking camera to Raphael.
I didn't like. I said I didn't like the whole project. I said I like 4 tracks on it.
What was it about you didn't like?
Okay, everybody knows Rick Ross has a credibility issue, and there's certain tracks like the one with Nas I like, but it's just
murdered that mixtape.
Huh? Yeah, he did.
Nas
He
murdered
did.
that whole fucking
He did. And I like MMG Forever or whatever that was with Staley and Pharrell on there. I like Staley on there. Or Stolly. Am I saying the name wrong? Stolly. Yeah.
We do need like a bell.
So I like Stolly on it. But you know what, Rick Ross, as much as I like Rick Ross, the credibility issue with him, it's just like, nigga, you never did that. So it's just hard for me. It's just hard for me.
He's had the credibility issue throughout his entire
career. I know, but there's certain.
Talking about how much you love Rick Ross.
I don't always say how much I love Rick Ross. I say I said I like certain tracks.
Rick Ross. Oh my God, are y'all serious?
Biggie versus Rick Ross. You said how much you like Rick Ross.
Okay, and I said that he has improved in flow. Yeah, man. Look, let's clear this shit up right now. Just because I'm a fan of an artist doesn't mean that you're supposed to like everything they put out.
When it sounds like all the other shit that they do.
But Teflon Don didn't sound like this. Teflon Don didn't sound like this. You know what I'm saying? This mixtape was okay. I liked a couple tracks on it, and that's about it. That's about it.
I mean, hey, I said my piece on Twitter about this damn mixtape. It was like 80%, 90% of damn mixtapes, everything sounded like. The only tracks I like was the track with John Legend and Nas. To me, he killed the whole mixtape. To me, I mean,
you didn't like Ross on that verse? I mean, on that song.
What? I give him that. I even said that shit. Ross did his shit on that fucking verse. I think. You didn't think Ross's verse was pretty decent? I thought he held his own against Nas. I really do.
Yeah, I did too.
And I typically don't like Rick Ross. I still don't like Rick Ross. I think he's horrible. But on that track, I was impressed. Maybe Nas wrote his shit. I don't know, but I was impressed. I was. I'm not even gonna lie. I was really impressed with Ross.
Nas was so angry on that track, though, man. That's what I loved about it, man. That's what I loved about his. That's what I loved about his feature. What else? There's another one. I think it was one more that I liked. But that was it. I did like Diddy. He went back to like '94 and shit.
You did not like Diddy?
Yeah, no, listen. I'm just saying. You know how Diddy all used to be ad-libbing and shit back in the '90s. I did like that shit. That shit was funny. I thought it was funny.
But you like his verse?
No. I'm talking about not his rap. I'm talking about it was the first song. It was the very first song.
Something about
ad-libbing. He was ad-libbing in and shit. Like
that's why I said.
Like what
Diddy.
he said.
It was like Diddy.
The devil knocking, don't let him in.
And then you're Diddy. Don't let him in. Like that was Diddy. That was Diddy. That was classic Diddy. That was classic Diddy and shit, dog.
Don't let him in.
Don't let him in. Yeah. Don't let him in. Like, you know, I thought that shit was funny, man.
I like that song. I just didn't like Diddy on that shit.
That shit sounds just like I'm Not a Star to me. Like that shit sound the same.
Really?
Yeah, it
all
did,
that
man.
shit
sound the
It
same.
didn't sound like I'm not.
Yes, it did. And he like recycling lyrics and shit, man. Man.
What lyrics in recycling be?
I'm not a star.
That shit. He said that shit a whole bunch of times.
I can't fit in a regular car.
He was recycling shit, man. I ain't like it. That's my verdict. I didn't like it. Ken, what you thought?
Rick Ross, man, he got the game on lock right now, man. You guys need to give Rick Ross a break.
X2, man.
I actually agree with Ken.
Yeah.
I don't like him, but I can't really.
Yeah, give Rick Ross a break, man. You know what? I think, you're right. I think there are tracks on here that does sound like it could have been on, his very first album, I'm Hustling. He has that same sound, but overall, for me, what I took from this album and what I like from this particular album are the tracks that didn't really sound like that. Say what?
Mixtape. You say album.
Like, really, though?
Hey, man, it was good. I know,
they're interchangeable, right?
No.
If we don't sit here,
We just sit up here and say how they not interchangeable.
I know we had. Fuck y'all, man. But yeah. All of the tracks that sounded different, from what he normally. Yo, what up? It's that end. You know, I thought were cool, man. I think what Rick Ross is kind of doing is he's trying to kind of set the stage for God Forgives I Don't. And I think he's starting to show a little bit of versatility as far as in the sound of some.
Yeah, I was about to say. I can hear that. Sorry, go ahead.
You know what, Kat? I feel you, but I feel like Ross does that on his albums versus the mixtapes. Cause all of the projects that he left out, you know what I'm saying, that came out in 11, now with this one, they mainly sound the same. But like Teflon Don had a lot of different sounds on it. It wasn't just all Beat Billionaire. You know what I'm saying? Or Lex Luger type beats on the album. On this mixtape, it sounded very redundant. Not redundant. It sounded very redundant.
I ain't no.
You're saying it was not that much versatility on this mixtape.
Yeah,
On the album, he had versatility, and that's the reason why. You know, in this era of mixtapes being better than albums, I feel Ross is done the opposite for me. His albums has been way better than the free shit he been putting out. For me, I just, you know, one of my favorite things about Ross is his hooks. Like, I'm Not a Star. That's one of my favorite Ross songs. I like the hook on it. But on this mixtape, I just didn't like a lot of the hooks and a lot of the, like, fuck 'em. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Did you like off
He
the
kind
boat?
of have repetitive hooks like that.
That's kind of a mandatory thing nowadays to have a repetitive hook like that.
I feel you, but the hook didn't sound good. I'm not talking about the repetitiveness of it. I'm just saying the hook didn't sound good. It just didn't sound good. So to me, that's what I'm saying. Like the mixtape wasn't necessarily whack, but I love Teflon Don so much better. I like his album so much better than the free shit he puts out.
I think the hook on Stay Scheming, I think it fit the song. You know what I'm saying? I think it really fit the concept of that song, man. And I don't see anything wrong with the hook. You know, I don't think it was bad.
Well, you want women shooting in the gym?
But you want to shoot
a lot of the year,
You want
dog.
women shooting in the gym?
That's a lot of the fucking
You know what? I will
year.
say this. I will say this about this mixtape. I do kind of feel sorry for Ross because I think the only reason people are really talking about this mixtape is the Drake song and the Nas song. I haven't heard nobody being like, "Man, this new Rick Ross. Rick Ross is spit." They're just like, "Hey, you heard that? You heard that shit? You heard that
nobody
Nas
gonna say
shit?"
that, yeah.
I kind of feel
It
sorry.
does
for him.
overpower the mixtape.
It does.
But you wasn't shooting with me.
What the fuck is that even? That's so whack. Like,
No, it's not.
it's not.
Dog, you don't get it.
No, I get the Kobe thing, yeah.
Oh,
but still
but
whack.
no, man, it's just
Well, you want women
it's
shooting
the
in the gym.
epitome of the title of the song.
Exactly.
This bitch is scheming.
Exactly.
This bitch is
Bitch, you
scheming.
wasn't with me shooting in the gym, and then you about to get 150 M's? Nah, man, I feel that.
I love that line. I love that line.
And then I like how Ross came in on it.
Cause it was so ill. Like you, I
Yeah.
swear,
That was
dog.
ill.
I saw that shit was
was
so
ill.
ill. I mean, I'm a
You
Kobe
just not a
fan.
basketball fan.
I'm a Kobe
Yeah, I
fan.
don't give a fuck. What that shit was
Somebody
so
needed to
lame.
say some shit like that.
nah,
I felt like
shit was
somebody.
so lame.
No, I felt like somebody needed to say that shit because all this basketball wives shit and all that.
Exactly.
Bitch, you want to shoot with me in the gym? Like, why the fuck am I giving you my money? You know what I'm
like
saying?
half? 150 million? Holy shit.
How you make a verse going at Common and you throw that little whack ass bullshit?
It didn't. Like I said, I even tweeted it. I said it had nothing to do with the diss track.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Like,
title
why?
track. It had something to do with the title track though. Definitely.
Look,
Because chicks be scheming.
Exactly.
Bitches be
They be
scheming,
So what's that got to do with Common?
Sign a fucking prenup.
How you start a verse going at Common, then you go to basketball wives?
talking about
Oh, sorry ass, whack ass Drake.
But he does say in the verse back to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says that.
Back to what?
Yeah, because he
But
said
back to
Kobe
the,
my man.
something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he like
Right.
Kobe.
Why you talking about Kobe? Man, fuck Drake. He's so
That was a hot lane. That was a hot line. I don't
So you
give a
didn't
fuck.
like that verse at all either?
Hell no.
But nah, man, the beats, like you got a system. Raw shit always bang. It's just like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? So in that aspect, it bumping the whip, but I wasn't really feeling the overall mixtape like that though.
I just download. I mean, after I downloaded, I deleted everything on there except for the Nas song.
Hey, yo, B.
So it went hard in the recycle bin.
Yeah, every track except for the Nas track and the John Legend track went in the cycle bin.
But you've never liked Ross, though. You've never liked Ross.
But I tried to listen to it with open ears, man. Like, well, maybe maybe something might change. But when I listened to this, I was like,
What was the John Legend?
it was called Rich. It was a title track, Rich Forever. The production on that joint was nice.
Yeah, I did like the production on that.
And then John Legend was good on the hook too, so it was good. It was a good song. I give him that and the Nas song. Everything else went in the recycle bin.
Damn, nah, man. I mean, if you fuck with Rick Ross and you like Rick Ross, I mean, you'll fuck with it.
I don't fuck with Rick Ross. I've never liked Rick Ross. I've said many times that I don't understand Rick Ross's appeal. I kind of understand his lane. I don't understand his appeal. But this mixtape, I kind of agree with Ken that it sounds like all his other shit to me, but that's kind of surface level because I'm not deep on Rick Ross, so I really can't, you can't really take my opinion for this. But at the end of the day, final verdict, this shit got deleted hella quick. I think I deleted it at work.
You deleted it as soon as you listened to it.
Yep. I was deleting it as I was listening to it. I was deleting the track. Shit. Track bullshit. But yeah, no. If you like Rick Ross, check it out. If you don't like Rick Ross, this is not going to change your mind.